Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel GS Study Point. So in this video we will discuss chapter number 6 tissues of class 9th. So please press the like button and subscribe my channel to see more videos. Now let's start. Firstly, what is tissues? A group of cells with common origin that works together to perform some special function is called tissues. Now tissues is of two types, plant tissues and animal tissues. First we will understand about plant tissues. So now plant tissues is again of two types, meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. Now what are meristematic tissues? Meristematic tissues are those plant tissues whose cells have ability to divide and produce new cells for growth of plant parts. Now what are permanent tissues? Permanent tissues are those plant tissues whose cells have lost the ability to divide and take a permanent shape to perform specific function are known as permanent tissues. Now meristematic tissues are of three types, apical meristem tissue, lateral meristem tissue and intercalary meristem tissue. Now one by one we will understand all these three types of meristematic tissues. Now apical meristem tissue. It is present at the growing tips of stems and roots. Cell division in this tissue leads to the elongation of stem and root. Thus, it is involved in primary growth of the plant. Now, intercalary meristem tissue. It is present behind the apex. It helps in longitudinal growth. It is the part of apical meristem which is left behind during growth period. These are present at the base of leaf and internode lesion. Now, lateral meristem tissue. It is also called as secondary meristem tissue. It occurs along the side of longitudinal axis of the plant. It gives rise to the vascular tissue. They are responsible for secondary growth by increasing the girth. It causes growth in girth of stem and root. Now permanent tissues. Permanent tissues is again of two types, simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Now first we will understand what are simple permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissues are those plant tissues which are made up of only one types of cells. Now there are three types of simple permanent tissues, parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Now one by one we will understand all these three types of simple permanent tissues. First is parenchyma. The cells of this tissue are isodiametric, oval, spherical or polygon in shape. The cells of this tissue have thin cell wall and a prominent nucleus. Cells have dense cytoplasm and a large central vacuole. The cells of this tissue may or may not have intercellular spaces between them. Now collenchyma tissue. The flexibility in plants is due to collenchyma tissue. Let's understand this through an example. Take a flower and bend it a little. While bending the flower, you must have noticed that the flower has bended very easily without too much effort. This is because the presence of collenchyma tissue in that flower. This tissue allows easy bending in various parts of a plant like leaf and stem without breaking. It also provides mechanical support to the plants. This tissue is found in the leaf stalks below the epidermis. The cells of these tissues are living, elongated and irregularly thickened at the corners. Due to the thick walls, there is very little intercellular space between them. Now let's move towards sclerenchyma tissue. Sclerenchyma tissue makes the plant hard and stiff. So if you have ever seen the husk of a coconut, that husk is made up of sclerenchyma tissue. Now the cells of this tissue are long and narrow. Its walls are thickened due to lignin. Lignin basically is a chemical substance which acts as a cement. Lignin is a chemical substance which is responsible to make the plant hard and stiff. Now the cells of this tissue are closely packed and have no intercellular spaces between them. Due to the thickened walls, there is no intercellular spaces between the cells. The cells of this tissue have nearly no protoplasm, no lumen or cell cavity due to thick cell walls. This tissue is present in stems, around vascular bundles, in the veins of leaves and in the hard coverings of seeds and nuts. This tissue provides strength to the plant parts. Now we have completed meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. So at the last of this video, I have provided useful notes, important notes related to this chapter. So please watch this video till the end, and if you have any query, so you can type in the comment box. And please press the like button and subscribe my channel to see more videos. Now the next type of permanent tissue is complex permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissues are those plant tissues which consist more than one type of cells. Now complex permanent tissues is again of two types, xylem and phloem. Now first of all we will learn about xylem. Xylem consists of four types of elements. First is tracheids. They are elongated angular dead cells mainly involved in conduction of water and minerals. Second is vessels. Vessels are cylindrical tube-like structures placed one above the other end to end, which form a continuous channel for efficient conduction of water. Third is Xylem Parenchyma. They are small and thick-walled parenchymatous cells subjected for storage of starch, means food. Fourth is Xylem fibers. They are non-living fibers with thick walls and narrow cavities provide mechanical support. Except xylem parenchyma, all other xylem elements are dead. Of complex permanent tissue is phloem. Phloem also consists four types of elements. First is sieve tubes. Sieve tubes are tubular-like structures made up of elongated, thin-walled cells placed end to end. The end walls of sieve tubes are perforated by numerous pores called as sieve plates. Now the second is companion cells. Companion cells have dense cytoplasm and prominent nuclei. Sieve cells and companion cells are so-called sister cells because they originate from single mother cells. Now third is phloem fiber or phloem sclerenchyma. They give mechanical support to sieve tubes and are dead. The fourth is phloem parenchyma. They store food and help in radial conduction of food.